Hello everyone, thank you all for clicking on this video. So yes, as a Christian or as a human being generally, that thing that you are going through, each and every one of us, we have challenges, something that we are going through, something that make us to cry, something that make us to ask God, where are you? That thing that you are going through, I want to tell you that it is not as a result of your sin that is making you to go through that thing that you are going through, that is making you to, you know, face that trials, disappointment, failure, many things that we as a human being are going through is not as a result of our sin. Most of the time, these things that we are going through, these disappointments, this pain, these trials that we are facing, most of these things has been projected long time ago, many years ago, before we was born, even before our mothers was born or before our fathers was born. It has been projected many years ago by our forefathers. Most of them is as a result of bargain. They enter into agreement with one deity, they enter into agreement with one god or with whatsoever. So the reason why I'm saying this thing is that when you look at the case of Abraham, God told Abraham that he's going to give him a certain land, that his descendants was going to inherit this land. But before then, God told Abraham that his descendants was going to be slave for 400 years. And it happened the way God said it. The descendants of Abraham was working as a slave in the land of Egypt. So this is the reason why I'm saying that many things that we are going through in life as a Christian, as a human being, it's not as a result of your sin. It's not even as a result of the sins of your father, of the sins of your mother. This has been projected many, many years ago, before we was born. The children of the Israelites, they suffered for 400 years. The bargain that was not there when Abraham and God was bargaining. Abraham and God entered into a covenant. So by this covenant, Abraham fulfilled the covenant. In Abraham's case, in the side of Abraham, the covenant with him and God was fulfilled by circumcising every male child that was born into the family. So it was through there that God was going to fulfill his own covenant with Abraham by sending his descendants to be a slave in a foreign land. From there, the descendants will inherit the land that God promised Abraham. You see, so many things that we are going through as a Christian, it's not as a result of what you have done. So this is the reason why it's very good for us, for me and you, to continue to pray for mercy, to cancel every covenant, everything, every bargain that was entered on our behalf, that the covenant that was entered on our behalf when we was not there. So I don't see any reason why we have to suffer for something that we do not know. The descendants of Abraham, they suffered for something that they do not know. There was not even the way Abraham entered a covenant with God. There was not there. They cried. They went through pain for 400 years before God now remembered them. So it's very good for us, for me and you, as a Christian, as a child of God, as a believer, to keep on praying for mercy for whatever our forefathers might have done wrong. Whatever covenant that they might have entered with any deity, with any power, any forces, any demon, the power that is not from the power of God. I know that me and you, we have a new covenant, which is the blood of Jesus Christ, the blood that Jesus Christ shed on the cross of Calvary. Through that blood, every other covenant was broken because we entered a new covenant with the blood of Jesus Christ. But you must know who you are and you know where you stand on. Then you also pray for mercy, that God should have mercy and break those covenants. Because without that, you will just see yourself suffering for something that you do not know about, something that you was not there when it was done. So there is a need for me and you, as a Christian, as a believer, and as a child of God, to plead for mercy, to intercede on behalf of our forefathers, on behalf of our ancestors, so that God will see us through and break whatever covenant that they entered on behalf of our life. So, my dear brothers and sisters, this is the little message I said, let me share with you all today. May God bless you all for clicking on this video. Stay blessed, and I will see you again next time. Bye.